What's up, everybody?
It's your boys.
Lux.
I'm Geo.
We're back, coming at you with another movie review.
Heck yeah.
Our production quality has gone up a lot since our last...
In case you guys were wondering, we got some great comments on
so we just wanted to highlight some of the, really nicer comments that came out. So someone said, Alita Battle Angel Challenge is still ongoing, and it has gone worldwide that helped Italy get a sequel.
I've always said this, and you know that I've always said this. Italy has always needed a sequel.
Gio was talking about that all the time. That's what his thesis was about.
Yeah,
about how bad Italy needs a sequel.
Yeah, it was called Italy. We need a sequel.
Our last video went, crazy. It was shared everywhere. I was seeing it all over the place. We actually made enough money that I was able to rent this from my grandma, this space. Technically, they're doing a soft reboot of Italy, not really a sequel, but it's okay, X-Man. You didn't go to New Paltz Film School, so we'll forgive you for that one. And then someone said, this was literally the worst movie review I have ever... So, we're just...
Anyways, today... we saw...
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Yeah. By the greatest director ever.
So Quentin Tarantino hit us with another film.
That's right.
You can like it, you can love it, there's no denying it was one of the most filmed movies that honestly has ever come out.
We were fighting with people online days and months before this movie even came out about how good this movie was.
It was honestly a big relief when it turned out that we were right to be fighting all those people who thought it was a bad movie.
Yeah. It was really, really important to me that, he made a good film. And he did.
Yeah, on a personal level, I needed this movie to be good. And that's what makes me such, an objective movie reviewer.
Yeah. There's gonna be spoilers. Although, you kind of already have spoilers before you go into the film because this is a piece of history.
It's really clear what the movie is about, so we're not even gonna, go too detailed into that.
Yeah,
because we understand it. You understand it.
Of course. And actually, Lux understands it so much that you're gonna talk about it, right?
Yeah, because I really, so just a brief overview. We've actually spent the last, week just really diligently editing Sharon Tate's Wikipedia page to reflect the true events that transpired within this film, but some nuthead keeps going in and changing all our edits.
Yeah.
So Rick Dalton is Leo, and he's an actor in the 80s, and he's thank you. He's in his 50s.
No, and when you think about it, what was written on the wiki page before we got into the wiki page was kind of mean and rude.
Yeah, it was gross.
Yeah.
It was kind of hard to read. Gio had really good points about this part of the movie, so why don't you take it from here?
So there's Brad Pitt in it. He's the handsome one. Not that I think dudes are
No. Unlike the disrespectful people who taint Sharon Tate's legacy by changing the true facts of her life, Quentin shows us exactly what actually happened, which is that she existed. Just a small part of what makes this movie so amazing is the dynamic between the two main characters. Leonardo DiCaprio and Brad Pitt just had amazing chemistry, and hold on, let me talk. And their dynamic was really funny because Leo is in charge. There's a big status difference, which is always fun to watch.
Yeah, that was the only part.
And also
they live in this really, really fancy part of Hollywood where all these famous people live, and it was just really nice to think to myself wow, that could be us one day.
And we'll have Italian wives who aren't allowed to speak.
Yeah. And they'll have some kind of part in our movies, but it will not be a speaking part.
It was really fun to see a heightened dynamic that would never exist in real life. Can you pick my grandma up, actually? Quentin gets a lot of flack for these movies for some reason, but look, this one had it all. It had minority representation. It had female representation. This movie had a lot of strong roles for women. And you don't see us complaining
no.
because we don't have any problem with that.
Absolutely no issues with that
At
at all.
I think that what makes Quentin Tarantino's movies so great is that he's like, just at the end of the day, like a really normal guy.
Yeah.
Who has like normal tastes.
Yeah, and he's just like a normal white dude.
It actually pisses us off when people say that we have issues with it. Sorry, but truthfully, it's freaking idiotic when you guys say that. We love women. We just don't want them forced into our movies. Quentin's great.
Yeah.
Quentin has like never said anything that I disagree with.
And I think that's all you really need to know. What would you give this movie out of 10?
I think it's pretty obvious. It's a 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
What I liked about this movie, just the cinema of it, really.
The film of it. Didn't like about the film, not long enough.
True. I just wish that it was like an hour or two longer, and then it would have been perfect.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Want to pick up my grandma?
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
Are you gonna come?
You know where it is, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah. You know the lady from Universal? That's my mom.